Welcome to the last video in our lesson on circumference of circles. So here we have a word problem. It says a circular picture frame has a string of beads glued along the edge. If the frame has a diameter of 25 centimeters, what length of beads will be needed? So if we're looking for the length of beads, we're essentially looking for the distance around a circle. And we know that the distance around a circle is called the circumference. So let's use our formula. Circumference equals pi times diameter. Now we're told the diameter to be 25, and using the pi button on the calculator or 3.14, we can multiply them together to give us 78.5 centimeters. Now it's important to always check your answer to see if it's reasonable. So we already learned that the circumference is approximately 3 times the diameter. So if I multiply 3 times 25, I get 75. So the fact that I got 78.5 centimeters as the circumference is very reasonable. So now I'm just going to write a statement to answer the question and say that the length of beads should be 78.5 centimeters. Now for the next example, we have a round table with a radius of 115 centimeters. Now there's going to be 11 people sitting at the table. They want to know how much table space along the edge each person will have. So looking at the table, it's like how much space will this person have and this person along the edge. So we should start by finding the circumference of the table. So circumference is equal to pi times d. Now the diameter is not given to us. We're in fact just told the radius. So let's go ahead and calculate the diameter by multiplying the radius by 2. 2 times 115 is 230 centimeters. So now I can multiply 3.14 by 230 to give me 722.2 centimeters. So that's the total distance around the edge of the table. So if 11 people have to split that equally, I'm going to divide that by 11. Now when I do that, I get 65.7 centimeters. So that means each person will have 65.7 centimeters of table space along the edge. Now here I want to show you another formula for circumference that you may see. So we already know that the circumference equals pi times diameter. But we also know that the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. So if I were to replace the diameter with 2 times r in the formula, I get that the circumference equals pi times 2 times the radius. Now just rearranging this so that the 2 is first, I get 2 times pi times r. So this is just another formula that you can use to help you find circumference. So this first formula is very useful if you're given the diameter in the question, like in that first example with the picture frame. Whereas this formula is a great one to use when you're given the radius, for example, the one with the table. So both of these formulas are equal. You can choose either one. Now here we have one more word problem. It says Ahmed walked around a circular pond. His distance tracker says that he walked 88 meters. What is the diameter of the pond? So this is a little bit different than the previous couple of word problems we did. This time we're looking for the diameter. And it tells the circumference because it says his distance that he walked is 88. So we should know that the distance around a circular object is a circumference. So they're telling us the circumference in this one. So we know that the circumference equals pi times diameter. But since we're looking for the diameter, let's rearrange this equation to give us this. We're going to have to divide the circumference by pi. Now we did a similar thing when we were estimating circumference. In order to find diameter, we said we'll take the circumference and divide it by 3 to get an estimate. So same idea here. This time we're taking the circumference and we're not dividing it by 3, we're dividing it by pi, which is 3.14. So same idea. So since the circumference is 88, I'll divide 88 by 3.14 to give me 28.0 meters. So I can say that the diameter of the pond is 28.0. So now you can complete the activities in this section before moving on.